Hey, darling. I know sometimes we do forget to breathe. Sometimes everything is spinning so fast. The world is moving, moving, and moving. It feels like everything is so stressing, right? Like there is no calmness, peace, or even relaxation. Sometimes we are rushing basically in the morning when you wake up. You gotta make yourself ready, going to the place where you have to be, whether it's school, university, work. You're basically always on the rush. You gotta be looking at the watch all the time. I know sometimes it is so exhausting. It feels like you're trapped in some cycle that is never ending. Being stuck in a place where you don't want to be, where you know you don't belong to. This is something that I can relate with. 40-hour weeks, stuck in places where you really don't want to be, spending time with people that you don't want to be around. And you know what? Most people will spend their lives exactly like this. It was in the past like that, in the present, and also in the future. Some people get so used to this that even though it's painful in a way, one day they be like so numb that they don't feel the pain anymore. So they basically get used to it, which is nothing good. So why don't we just find ways to do what we love, to embrace our passions that we all have? And yes, you might be looking at me and saying, Snuggly, what is my passion? I don't know it. I literally don't know what to do here. But deep down in your heart and soul, there is already the answer. You just haven't figured it out yet. But you will, because I know that the fact that you are here, and listening to things that I say on a regular Sunday, there is a reason why you're listening to my voice. Because you think of something, you visualize something, and you feel that there is something for you more than you have right now, more than you are right now. So in a way, you gotta dig deeper into your heart and soul and ask yourself the question, what is my passion? What do I want to do in this life that I have, that I'm blessed with? Do I really want to just go to work all day long, 5-6 days a week? Do I really want just to have 30 days of vacation per year? Because this is what most people have in Germany. They just have 30 days of vacation. And you have how many days in 1 year? 365. You have 365 days in a year, and just 30 of those days you are basically free. So you are working the entire year for just 1 month of freedom. And when I understood this, I was so mad and so kind of angry. And I was thinking about why do most people like to be in that particular space where they are? Is because it's called comfort. Most people are just feeling comfortable where they are because everything is okay. But to me, honestly, being okay in an okay life, okay car, okay relationship, okay life in general, it's like settling for less than you could have if you would put more effort into the things that you truly love. So what I realized is I cannot like force people to become better, the better version of themselves. I cannot go into like the heart and soul and mind of other people and then switching up with some tools to change their mindset and attitude according to life and things that they can basically desire and have. I can't do that. The only thing that I can do is speak into the mic here and give you some ideas, impulses to change, to think about it. And there's a major difference between thinking, saying, and actually doing. Doing is the most important thing, which will give you the chance of reaching your goals. If you are not doing anything to get to the place where you want to be, then you won't get there, at least not that fast. Or in a way, let me describe it in another way, like a turtle or a snail. They are just crawling very slowly, right? And you could be the rabbit in the game. You could be the running legend, just having the great attitude and walking towards your goals and climbing that mountain that is in front of you. Sometimes we forget to breathe. That's why we need to refocus again and again and again and enjoy the view where we are standing at right now. Look at this picture that I just have right here. You and me standing in this sci-fi universe, galaxy, a beautiful city that is just rushing and stressful, but also very, very beautiful because of the colors in the sky. And look at the clouds, look at all these beautiful things that you and me can see right now when we look at this fantasy city. It shall represent the possibilities that we have nowadays. Most of the people, you and me, we have smartphones, right? And most people, they have smartphones but don't use it smart. They are basically, how should I say? They are stuck, very stuck in this systematic manipulation. They don't even get it because they are so blinded. I give you an example. Going into social media accounts and then watching just one video turns into hours and hours of watching videos that are not even helpful to you. Maybe even distractive or just disturbing. So you gotta be aware of this fact that they, and I'm talking about all these industries out there, they want to have your attention. So if they get your attention and use it basically in a not so good way, which means to keep you on the phone 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, is gonna make sure that you're gonna stop growing personally. Okay? So you got to keep in mind that we have the control over these things. Don't be controlled by the things that you are consuming. Better consume less or consume only good things that is serving your brain, your body, okay, your physics, and also just in general, your energy base. Because I know many of you are still doing this, which is fine. We all have been kind of manipulated in a way to be on the phone all the time. But if you ask yourself right now, can you change that? The answer is yes. Okay? So you could basically, if you want it, I don't force anyone to do better or become the best version of themselves. I just try to inspire people. So that's what I do on a regular basis. I give people ideas, and I give you an example. Sometimes I'm talking to people in the job where I'm currently right now and I'm like, oh my God, these conversations are just so dragging. You know, I tell about the possibilities, and I'm always like positive and motivated because I know I'm not going to stay in this corporate job forever. I will definitely escape very soon. And then I have this clear vision in my mind. That's why I'm so positive, or I get the power to overcome all these negative conversations. Which means when I say things like, yo, look at this. Dude, look at this. You have all these opportunities out there. Just think about what you would do. If you like to do music, then learn how to do music more and more. And just start to do something about it instead of just complaining all the time and doing nothing at the end of the day. Because people talk a lot, but they don't do anything. And I always keep it like real, right? To you. Of course, sometimes I have days where I feel like so lost and so low energy, but I keep doing stuff. I promise myself to always, at least, even if I don't post YouTube videos or audios, I keep posting every single day on TikTok and Instagram valuable thinking, quotes, words of my mind. I just post it because consistency is key. To reach the right people, I gotta do it every day. And doesn't matter how many people are watching it or receiving it. I know that for the fact it will reach the right people sooner or later. So when you disconnect from the result in the first place, you don't expect anything. You just trust more than you expect. You just have the faith, and you know you are patient and willing to wait, even though sometimes it's tough for sure, but you are patient for the bigger picture, for the vision of yours to come. So I don't care, even if just one person would listen to me, I would still keep posting. I would still doing, because it's what I love, to share my thoughts and ideas and being creative overall. It is my passion to touch people's hearts and give them ideas to become better and make their life better. And of course, I got things that I've never shared with anyone that I love to do for other people in the future, and I will do it. And you're gonna definitely experience that too as well. But at the end of the day, why am I talking to this and doing this? It's just to remind you that sometimes, even if you forget to breathe, now is the time to breathe again. To breathe more consciously. To literally enjoy the view where you are right now. And then keep moving on. Because sitting on the table of success, or the place where you are right now, the milestone, sitting way too long on that table is not good. You gotta keep moving forward. All right? So, yes, this video audio took a little bit longer, but I wanted to share some things. And maybe you are basically listening till the end, which is something absolutely beautiful, and I appreciate you. I just want you to be happy, so just think about all these things. I mean, it was some kind of a buffet of different thoughts. Grab something, think about it, and potentially change something for yourself. If not, hey, you just had some value. You heard these thoughts once, and now you can keep going with your life and your daily routines. So in a way, to summarize everything up, I'm always grateful for you, for every single person, for every single soul. Whether I see your comments or not, or reacting to it or not, it's just know that you are blessed. Okay? Just listening to my voice and just having the opportunity to get in touch with me in some way, you are already blessed. Because the blessing right here is to remind yourself that you are a blessing. And that you keep breathing in and out. And there's so much more to do, so much more to accomplish, so much more to enjoy. Love, your life that I see is absolutely flawless. It's a paradise, okay? And everybody has their own definition of paradise, but you know, the paradise I'm talking about is that what you want is going to happen. The things that you want in your life to experience and everything, you're going to have in abundance. You're going to have everything. So just remain faithful. Be grateful every single day for everything, for your health, your wealth, your happiness, okay? The opportunities that you have, the ideas that you have. Just find ways to put it into action. Find ways to make it happen and deal with those things. Instead of just partying nonsense around, keep it low-key, build your dreams and goals, and then sooner or later you're going to have reasons to party. You're going to have reasons, a lot of reasons to party, and you don't need alcohol or nicotine or anything like that. You don't need nothing of that to have fun. Just let me know, tell you this. Yeah, it feels like I'm doing a podcast. But yeah, in a way, I wanted to share with you some beautiful ideas, thoughts of mine, views, perspectives. And I hope you enjoyed the video, the audio, and yeah, I love you. Don't forget to breathe, keep breathing, and enjoy the view where you are right now, because the view is going to get better if you climb higher the mountain.